Oh my god. I mean, I never saw the mod. It could have been a purple dinosaur, but hey, for all I know.
All right, well, these two players are indeed getting started on Town and City at that. Xerom definitely going to make use of the small blast zones, most notably Ness's back throw and his up air. With that said, Diddy Kong is probably going to try to just, go for that tried and true either up air cross up at high percents or that up smash.
Yeah, and the other thing is, I feel like once Joe's like past 60, we aren't going to see him press forward. If he has a lead at all, he's not going to take the risk because Ness hits extremely hard. The back throw, especially on this stage, will kill you. I feel like if he has rage, it might kill as early as like 60, 70. So yeah, Joe definitely has to pick and choose his battles. Even though it looks like he has a massive lead now, that can all flip in an instant.
It could, but granted, Xerom a great player when it comes to just convergence and really narrowing the percent difference between both between two people. Ness isn't known really for his combos outside of down throw, forward air. After that, you might get one, maybe two straight hits. So it's definitely going to be an uphill battle for Xerom right now, especially with Seagull Joe is playing.
Yeah, nice air dodge out of it. Using that air dodge from Ness. People don't know what's going on with it because I just got confirmed the Z-axis thing isn't actually true on it, even though I swore it was. Kuragane Hammer says it wasn't. So, I don't know. That air dodge won't get him out of that, though. And that down tilt to back air will be just enough. And now Joe can play to his full conditions, get that banana in hand, and just wait for Xerom to come to him.
Yeah, and Joe didn't do anything spectacular, just very solid neutral play. Got his hits, won exchanges, and he has already lapped Xerom in percent. Xerom definitely going to have to dig deep if he wants to defeat Joe. That up B could have done it. He was not able to get it low enough. Very unfortunate for Xerom, because that would have tied the stocks back up.
Oh, but Xerom is still out here swinging, using the PK Thunder extend that, and nice, punishing Joe for trying to even land on stage and grab his banana.
Definitely good stuff, trying to bring this back. And, of course, no matter what happens, you can never count a player like Xerom out, especially when he's going against a character that has such a finicky recovery as Diddy Kong. Mm-hmm. You can get him off stage and get rid of those barrels. You can do a rage back throw, and it's not like it's a Bowser who's going to die at 200%, That's not realistic. It's still probably like 120, 100.
Yeah, that would be in.
Diddy, 60, 80.
Whoa, snuck that one right in there underneath his shield, too. Seagull Joe looked like he was just trying to set up the ledge, trying to just make Xerom get back on stage and eat more damage. But Xerom answering back when he thought he had no options.
Like that setup right there by Seagull. That up air is not going to do it, but, down tilting the ledge just so you can grab him. Hey, I'm going to stand up and shield. That's fine. I wanted to grab you anyway. And that's going to do it. Classic and just very solid play by Seagull Joe. Down tilt to up smash, down tilt to back air, and just winning exchanges over and over again.
Yeah, and that's really just how you shut out Ness. You just have to play safe. And granted, that's how you feel like you have to play against most every character. But Ness gets especially walled out by walking, just forcing his aerial movement to come to you, and just getting underneath him and limiting his options. His ground options aren't that great. He's a kid. He doesn't have big hitboxes aside from his forward smash. He's still growing. So
I don't want to see him in Smash 5 then.
Oh, my God.
He's already hitting hard enough.
Grown man Ness. Could you imagine his forward tilt just kicking you halfway across the stage?
It's like a snake F tilt from Brawl.
Oh, man. Oh, man. I don't want to think about that.
All right. Anyway, they are down into game number 2. Smashville, I do like this pick from Xerom right here. For one, he still gets that platform. Oh, I thought we were going to see something sneaky right there. Banana footstool. Didn't do anything after, but it still looked cute.
It's the idea that counts. And Xerom, he's just hanging out up on the platform. I think he's trying to go for something crafty with the the blast zones on Smashville being so close to the platform. Just throw him, forward throw him. That'll kill at 0, actually. So, but Joe's just not taking any of that bait. He was like, all right, you got to fight me center stage. Xerom still forcing him to the ledges, though, getting some nice follow-ups on his throws, but those only last for so long. The real test is what he does after 40 or 50%.
Actually, what I think Xerom has kind of said, hey, I clearly cannot defeat you. Oh, my gosh. He just dropped through with some authority right there.
That was raw.
But I think Xerom's kind of doing what Seagull Joe likes to do to him, but just back. Mm-hmm. He said, hey, bananas control the ground. And I recognize that. Wow, that was almost it.
Are you dead?
And it is it. Just for Seagull Joe instead. You can see the look on his face. It's kind of like, I do deserve it. I took a risk. Tried to be a little cheeky. Didn't pay off.
And that was so telegraphed, too. Xerom was in this position when you were both at 0. You know what he wants. Don't go up there.
Yeah. But the point I was trying to make is that, Xerom seems like, hey, I can't beat you, Joe, when you have a lead and I have to chase you. So instead, I'll go to this platform, make you chase me, and I don't have to worry about tripping on a banana and taking an absurd amount of damage because of it.
Why are you taunting neutral, though?
Maybe he's trying to tilt Joe, and maybe it's working. I mean, if he is running away from it, it would make sense to try to get your opponent to keep running at you. Maybe taunting a little bit might work.
That's one way to look at it, yeah. But, like, I feel like tilting work, or, like, aiming to tilt players works sometimes, but I don't think Joe will be able to. Never mind, he's dead.
You don't think that Joe what?
Oh, no. I was saying, like, I don't think he'll be tilted by that, but I honestly just think Xerom's just playing with fire. Yeah, he kicked, and that's...
It worked.
Yeah, it worked. Whatever you're doing, Xerom, you know what? Don't mind me. I don't know what I'm talking about, because that was all you, man. You got this. That was some clean Ness play.
Joe kicking, giving up. I don't know, man. Maybe the taunts did work. Who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows? Xerom's kind of like on the level 2 play, you know? If I can't beat you in the game, I'll beat you outside of it.
There you go. Sometimes that's just what you need.
Seagull Joe, though, we cannot stress this enough. He is one of the longest players in the game. You know, he's been through Brawl. He's been through PM. He's been, obviously, in Smash 4 since the start. You know, it's a challenge to find players that have played longer than him, and you really have to go into Melee, and, you know, it's pretty much the greats of Melee.
Yeah.
So he does have that composure. If he did tilt, he's definitely not going to do it twice in a row. He's going to make those adjustments and not make the same mistake.
Yeah, dude definitely has earned his stripes through multiple battles. Xerom, though, even though he hasn't been playing for as long, he's still been playing for, like, what, Brawl came out in 2008, like a decade?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this man's no spring chicken.
Right now, both of them kind of sizing each other out, not wanting to make any large commitments. You know, essentially a dead even game, only 1% difference between these two players. And they know how important the lead is, because whoever has had that lead has completely dominated the match. And neither of them want to give up that lead easy.
Yeah, and just like that, they're just playing so reserved. Neither of them, like you were just saying, want to give that up, because the moment they do, that's going to be another nail in the coffin. And Xerom's coffin just got another nail in it. That grab and throw might not look like it did much, but look how much it set up. Xerom felt like he had to pressure Joe in that scenario, and he just managed to overstep his bounds just a little bit.
Yeah, we went from 1% difference between these two players to, in a moment's notice, well, what was 35% now is, you know, still almost 20, about 15 or so. But those leads matter, but, you know, just like that, Xerom changing it. Beautiful edge cancel right there.
Yeah, now Joe looks like he's starting to wake up, too. On his counterpicking Lilac Cruz, too, which is interesting. Normally, Diddy's aren't the biggest fan of the stage, because I know the recovery can be finicky on it. So I'm wondering what he's looking for in Ness specifically. Maybe he just wants to mess up Ness's recovery.
Maybe. I was kind of wondering the same thing, because I don't think platforms are necessarily Diddy Kong's strength or Seagull's strength. I like that Trump attempt, but it didn't pay off, and now he's in a bad spot. He actually kicked again right there. If Xerom wouldn't have hit him, he might have ended his stock.
Yeah, that was really scary for Joe. But now another dead even game, and this time Xerom has the banana. He's trying to intercept with it, and following him all the way down. That up air is just so big that you just can't get around it with that airspeed.
You cannot. And Seagull Joe tried. Xerom just completely aware of the situation. Just the hawk that he is, getting that connection. Joe has Xerom at 130. He's going to be able to seal the deal. Looking for that down tilt, probably going to grab after. Did not matter. Xerom coming up with that nair. Really good job of alleviating some of that pressure at the ledge.
Yeah, and now the thing is, though, it's still so scary, and Joe knows this. That's why he's playing this far back. Rage. Like, PK Thunder 2, if he just gets hit up in the air once, PK Thunder 2 on an awkward landing will spell death anywhere on stage. Does Xerom have this recovery, though? He does. Beautiful.
I really want to see... Oh, I like that up tilt. Joe's going to do it. 26% on him. Stocks are even.
Yeah,
but
that was really nice.
I do want to see Joe go for maybe a couple gimps on the up B from Xerom, because you can throw a banana to block it out, and then, you know, that's the end of Ness's recovery. So definitely an option if he kind of scouts it out.
And even if the banana, like, hits Ness as he's flying, it still shortens the distance, too, so... Maybe Xerom's just not giving him that chance. Like, I feel like a lot of the recovery scenarios are just off a trade or something, so maybe he just didn't have time to set up.
Definitely possible. Seagull Joe clawing his way back into this, down 20%, but narrowing that gap to 6 very quickly. Xerom on the edge. And surprisingly, you know, Joe mistiming that back air and eating a dash attack for it. You know, he had stage control, but it went away just like that.
Yeah, and his lead, too. Well, he didn't really have much of a lead for a while, but, like, that's just not percent that you want to take. And he's just charging his gun, trying to run away. But the thing is, Ness isn't at kill percent either. I completely forgot that was a reflector, too. Xerom using everything in his character's kit to give him the win.
Is this going to be it? No, that was one of those key moments, you know. Could have threw that banana down, maybe ended the game right here, but now Joe's still going to have to fight for his life. That down tilt to forward air not going to connect. Xerom making it back on stage, but it was only for a moment. Joe, with that beautiful wall setup, has a banana, has a down tilt on lock, and Xerom finally getting some breathing room.
And if he had reacted to that power shield on the down tilt fast enough, that actually might have been stock. 96% of rage on the far right side of the stage. Joe's still playing with fire, but he's looking like a master chef right now because all the way, look at how safe he's playing. Banana is always going to be in between them, but unless Xerom grabs it. This could be the win condition that he needs if Joe overextends, and he does just that, but still not finding anything else off of that. Joe just trying to play safe, and how did he make that read? How did he know? Xerom, with a call-out of his life, is going to take the set over Seagull Joe 2-1.
I think Joe was so surprised. He was like, is this a best of 5? Did I get hit by that? Yeah. Am I playing?
Who am I?
Oh, my goodness. And, you know, Xerom, when it's all said and done, all his plays look very calculated. You saw it with his counter pick on game 2, where he just kind of rode that Smashville platform and just said, hey, I'm going to come down now. This time I'm going to make you come to me. And there that forward smash at the end, just so precise. And really the only thing that would have killed at that percent.
Yeah. Exactly, and that was the only forward smash he threw out with the intent to hit Joe that entire time.
You're right.
Yeah, every other one was like, you got one off a jab lock, and then one to reflect, and one to just hit Joe raw in the face. No one saw that coming.
And I don't know what he saw. Was Diddy doing a falling forward air or anything?
I think he was just falling. I think he actually just hit his landing lag from falling.
Well, kudos nonetheless